and then we broke toward the previous day close, and we had a really amazing run from 45 all the way up to 48. I added a little bit more on this pullback and I sold a little bit. I was hoping to get to 48, but really we never got into the 48. And then it started dropping, and I was hoping that maybe we can get into 920 trade, more reversal on the rebound. It didn't work out. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Market Volatility. Thanks to Elon Musk. So Elon Musk purchased 9% of Twitter, and then over the last couple of days, he just constantly tweeted about the direction of the company, no ad revenue, everyone should get a blue check mark, and the revenue only should be $3 per month per users, and even Dr. Michael Berry, who they removed their verification, and then he said and commented that you bastard, you shorted Tesla, but I'm going to give it back to you. So you started really owning Twitter a little bit too much until the Twitter CEO announced today that we actually don't want him in the board. And that was a sentence on him, that the decisions that we make and how we execute them, it's in our hands, no one else. So it was clear that just having money doesn't mean that you can come and do whatever you want. We are just sticking to our policy. And that's kind of makes sense because it brings chaos to the company. Just because you have a little bit of money and you have a little bit of position, that doesn't mean that you can create chaos in their policy or whatever that they have. But either it's a joke or it's not, either that was planned or not, because some people say that Twitter was actually, that was a plan, so it drops, so, Elon Musk buys more. Nobody knows, but it gave us a really good trading opportunity because it did gap down for a couple of percent, and then suddenly something happened that it's been a long time that this thing, this pattern I haven't traded that, and we call it bullish engulfing. Bullish engulfing on a 5-minute chart is when you have a very bearish pattern like that, and then suddenly a very bullish candlestick appears that is actually passing that bearish candle. So that will this is a very strong bullish reversal pattern, and that's why I jumped into the long on that, and a couple of times I added a huge size on it. I should get a seat membership on that. And then we broke toward the previous day close, and we had a really amazing run from 45 all the way up to 48. I added a little bit more on this pullback and I sold a little bit. I was hoping to get to 48, but really we never got into the 48. And then it started dropping, and I was hoping that maybe we can get into 920 trade, more reversal on the VWAP. It didn't work out, and I just got to stop that. Brian also tried to go long here, but it didn't work out. But it was an amazing 5-minute open range breakup. I'm very happy with this trade execution. And then what else we had? We had a couple of really nice reversal on that. Microsoft hit our scanner. Microsoft hit my scanner as it was selling off really bad. Checking it out. Microsoft usually doesn't hit the scanners, but I realized that it's really selling off very heavily. So I got, it's funny that I got it at the low of the day at 285, popped up all the way up to 287. So that was a really nice with a couple of thousand shares, really nice solid profit, and I got out of it. And then same trade happened on another thing that I did. What was it? TQQ. So Qs also were selling off very heavily, and I saw that we were getting into the T40 level. So what I did, instead of trading QQQ, I traded TQQ. Damn it, it went up. Oh, I still had it. I'm sorry. So yeah, I just got at 48.82 because we did hit this area of support at TQQ, popped up all the way up to 493. I totally forgot that I still have shares on TQQ. I totally forgot that I still have. Actually, I could have sold it way more at 49.40, but this one is probably going to bounce coming down. But that was that's a trade that I have and still holding. I'll probably get stopped out at the break. And AMD was also a very amazing trade that I did. A double bottom. Market really, show us a double bottom. Qs started to bouncing, and I got long at 96 and all the way up to 98. That was also a really nice trade. So I'm pretty happy with my trade. It was really nice, and I was very satisfied with how I traded. And the market volatility is just unbelievable. Earnings season starts this week, so again the banks and financials are starting, so again the volatility comes. Usually you don't expect a lot of volatility between earnings season, but thanks to Elon Musk and Bitcoin and Russia and oil and stuff, we never ran out of volatility in the market every single day. Or meme stocks every single day has been absolutely amazing. So Qs are down 2%. Let's see, they're going back toward the support level. Let's see if what they want to do. But will be interesting to see if if they break this level or they're going to continue lower. On a daily chart, those levels. Let me see. I show you where I got that level on a daily chart. So this is the area, potential area of support here. That's why I got it long. So that's it for me, Brian. How was your day?
Mine was mine was good. We did. I was watching SARK because I kind of figured things were gonna maybe sell off at the open. So this is the ETF for it's I call it the anti Kathy Wood ETF. So everything that she's long, Tuttle went short. So of course it goes up when her stuff goes down, and it was down today. So I had a nice opening range breakout on that one, and yeah, other than that, I shorted Oxy, got into it a little late, but that was another trade I did right near the open. And Neo was really strong. I just was kind of shocked at how the strength it showed based on news, which kind of shows you, you should never prejudge, the direction that you think a stock is going to go. You should always, rely primarily on the price action. But yeah, Neo had a nice pop despite the fact that they came out with some what I consider to be negative news this morning about their production. So anyway, yeah, that was kind of the gist of my trading this morning. But I did catch Neo as it went through 19. So yeah.
Very
So
nice.
overall,
Yeah.
yeah, like you said, great day, lots of volatility, lots of opportunities if you waited for the setups.
Yeah, excellent. That was excellent. Yeah, I actually did short Neo a little bit at the open, and I had a really tight stop on it because I realized that it's really getting bought back up. And Neo usually takes a minute or two until the imbalance clears, and then the volume comes in. That's why in the first minute I really didn't do anything. I went short a little bit, and then quickly after that I squeezed back. I kind of knew that it's gonna go back up. I forgot that I had that, so that was a decent profit on that as well. um, yeah, very important thing that Brian mentioned, that this is absolutely important, guys. When there is a really bad news in a company like Neo, that the production has been stopped and the stock is gapping down, do not get a direction bias that they're going to be out of business very soon, I'm going to short. Look at the price action. That's why we're talking about the chart patterns, because chart patterns are manifesting these price action of buyers and sellers into something visual that you can see. And the whole idea of trading is that you can, analyze the balance of power between buyers and sellers. So having a bad news, it might be overreaction in the pre-market, because the stock market has the pre-market and then they're during the trading hours. And a lot of big money don't trade in the pre-market. So that big drop, like 10%, might be only 5%, worth 5%. That's exactly what's happening in Neo. Neo is down only 6%. Maybe 4% was overreaction. So a lot of shorts covering, or a lot of people start buying. You gotta look at the price action. Do not get a bias on the news. And sometimes you can get a wrong analysis based on chart pattern, but that's fine. But don't try to really follow the news, because generally you might get lucky a few times, but generally that doesn't seem like a very great thing. Thank you so much, guys, and all the best. And we're having a lot of webinars this week, and looking forward to see you guys. Cheers.
Cheers.